Namaste. Glad you could make it. MLB The Show welcomes you to Battle Royale Baseball. Here we go. A rapid-fire, 3-inning elimination game is about to begin. Bryce Harper steps up, and we're ready for liftoff.
Number 24, Bryce Harper.
This Battle Royale matchup begins with a strike. And the righty kicks and delivers. Hit hard to first. One gone here. Salvador Perez, the next card off the deck. Got him swinging a ghost. Joyner with an easy look. Brings it in. Tommy Edman ready to hit. Looks like me swinging. Ground ball to second. Castro handles it. Play made, and that ends the inning. Burke wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Andy Pajes ready to roll. A swing-free zone. Goes with the fastball for a strike. Started to swing, and they rule it no swing. The 2-1. Smash down the left field line. And that drops foul. Did he think that would actually fool you? It's belted. Everyone knew it as soon as they heard it. Perfect, perfect, and it's gone. Home run. Where's the radar gun? And Khalil comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Gets a piece. The 0-1. Makes the catch, and there's one down. David Wright is the batter now. Gets down, base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning.
Batting for the second baseman.
Willie Castro strolls to the dish. Eagles with a runner at first. Fights it off. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Wright stands at first with one out. Smooth take. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, double play, and the inning is over. They score. Max Muncy gets the inning going with his team down a run.
Max Muncy.
Ring-a-ding-ding. That's a strike. Hooks one foul. Muncy ready. Strike three. The live series pitcher collects a big strikeout. Ready to deliver his verdict. Here's the judge. You confused him there. Hauls it in. And two gone. Here's a diamond card at the plate. David Ortiz. Alexis Diaz on the mound, working as a bronze card. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing, hits a ground ball to first. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. Up next in this Battle Royale matchup, Wally Joyner. Gem of a player. Well, a diamond to be specific. Tyler Gilbert, the new arm out of the bullpen. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Joyner up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. Dylan Dingler at the dish with a runner on first. And that goes foul. The Eagles lead by a run. Didn't tempt you to swing there. That's a hit. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corners, still nobody out. Now representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Teruaki Sato. The World Baseball Classic Series celebrates players from, yeah, you guessed it, the World Baseball Classic. Listen, some series are more obvious than others, and that's okay. Out of here, home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. And gets a piece, but foul. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. You're not chasing that. How did you not swing at that pitch? Spit on that one. This has double written all over it. He turns for second. And the hits keep coming. Jaron Duran steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen, Jojo Romero. In the air to left. Peterson camps under it. Brings it in. But he won't try for third. Staying put with one out. Andy Pajes has never looked better. A supercharged player at the plate now. First pitch of the ball. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone. A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. And Lynn comes to the plate following the home run from a live series card. Found the target to start the AB. Misses with the slider. Good hang time. It's gone. A solo shot. David Wright comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. In the box now, it's Willie Castro. Not your pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's a foul ball. That's a base hit and a good look for the World Baseball Classic collection. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Getting ready to hit, Wally Joyner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Perez slings it. Safe. Not in time as they swipe the bag. Looking at that scoreboard feels good, doesn't it? Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Final frame, and you should be feeling good right about now. The scoreboard has your back. And remember, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a loss. Go get him. Rojas in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and lifts one to center. Makes the grab on the run. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. Swing and a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. Whatever, Blue. Puts it on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Digging in, Kevin Alcantara. Kyle Schwarber, the bat they decide to go with off the bench in this spot. Swing and a miss. He was late. Goes back to the four-seamer. One pitch away from a victory in Battle Royale. Gave it your all trying for that strikeout. Swings, puts it on the ground to the right side. That's out number 3, and it's a Battle Royale winner. Always impressive picking up a win in this mode. Hey, you, on the sticks. You're pretty good at this.
スーパーチャージ2人は強い。
楽天優勝。宮城雑魚。
よいしょ。あ、楽天優勝宮城雑魚。確かに強すぎる楽天。
Hey there, nice to be with you. It's Roflo time. MLB The Show, your home for Battle Royale Baseball.
マッカスカー最強です。ロリック BR 勝てないんだけど。
Xavier Edwards leads things off, and we're ready to go.
アヘタン・エドワーズ。
BR やる意味あるんか。
スタブ入るからね、一応。
This battle
フロー
royale
レス
matchup
で5
begins
万ス
with
タ
a
ブ
strike.
で大谷とかワンチャン引ける可能性もある。まあ、すごい低確率だけどね。
The
スタブ
wind
の
of the
目
pitch.
的。まあ、楽
Into
しいからね、
center field,
BR。
that falls for a hit. Luis Ariz in the box with a runner on first. Lined into right center field. And that's down, a base hit. And now it's first and second to start the inning. The batter now, Roy Campanella. Read it and weep.
こいつ強い。
Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit.
ハーソン。
David Ortiz steps up with the go-ahead run at third. Well, that's one way to introduce yourself.
弱い方のバーンズ。
弱い方のバーンズ。ああ、コービンじゃないからね。
Demon, bases loaded. Breaks the wrist and goes around. The strikeout is yours, my friend. Digging in,
コービー最強やのに。
カッターあるからね。
Line drive. Stretches out and holds it in. They take the lead. That's the third out, and the opening frame is over. They're off to a good start, enjoying an early lead. Andy Pajes in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Throws one in the
スー
dirt.
パーチャージ2人引いたそうで。返せます。
Now that's unfair. Stay patient.
このゲームスイーパー弱くね、スラーブもだけど。球見えるもんね。なんで見えるんやろ。
Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first.
曲がりが見えるもんな、スラーブもスイーパーも。
And Kalin steps in. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's foul. Kicks and delivers. Cease misses.
Ball one.
Not going for that. A slippery pitch, and it bounces away. Pajes advances on the play. Dubon galloping towards it. Brings it in. But he won't try for third, staying put with one out. David Wright shuffles into the box. First pitch misses. The count is 2-0.
Ball two.
Ground ball to third. That's a base hit.
広島ショートは
And
勝
the
った。
stop sign goes
広島
up
ショー
at
トは
third
勝
on the potential tying
矢野
run.
どこ行っ
Second baseman.
Willie Castro steps up with the tying run at third. Hit hard, and that gets through. The
なんか追いつかれ
visitors
てんな。
cough up the lead, and we're all tied up.
たあ、さよならしてる。
Wally Joyner at the
中日
dish
追いつ
after
か
the
れ
game
さよ
tying
ならさ
single.
れた。ダメなんだよね。
Right.
さよなら。
And moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners.
アブレイユか。
Dylan Dingler at the dish with runners at the corners.
ああ、もう打てや。
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 frame down, 2 more to go. Stepping aside now for a moment.
松山は
Before you know it.
松山とかいらんやろ。ああ、中日ね。怪我なんじゃないの？
Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. bat.
なんでアブレウな。スポナミの名前。
First this inning.
2番田中美希也。
まあいいんじゃない？
That's a
ある程度打っ
strike
て
to
るなら。
start this AB. Fly ball to left. Going back. Leaping attempt, but it gets away. It's out of
なんだ今
here.
の。
They flip the script in the
キモ。
late stages and take the lead with a home run.
ドゥラン取れや
Wilyer
今。
Abreu up with the bases empty after the homer from the World Baseball Classic Series. So they turn to the righty out of the pen, Manuel Rodriguez. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game.
シンカーがアウトだけ。
Puts it on the ground to second. Castro collects it. One gone now. And now the right
当て
fielder,
る。
Joe
ジョリ
Adell.
ック好きそう当てる。
Adele.
好きだろこいつ。
Swing.
Tasty.
It's a ground ball to short. To first. Adell retired.
脳筋タイプだもんこいつ。
Mauricio Dubon
パ
shuffles
ワ
to
ー
the
系だ
plate.
もんな。
Mauricio.
スピード、肩、パワー。
アデルどんな能力なったんや。
アデルミートカスでパワーだけある。で、足と肩。アスリートタイプ。
Only a one-run gap at the moment. On a line.
まあ、エゴシだね。
That's down, a base hit.
強化版エゴシみたいな感じだよね。
And they pick up their second hit of the inning.
エゴシより動かんけど。
Xavier Edwards at the dish with a runner on first. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing makes contact, but that's foul. Demon with a runner aboard. Here's the pitch.
エ
Runner
ゴ
on the
シ
go
なら
for
最
first.
強。
Lifted in the air to left
エゴ
center.
シなら最強。
It gets down, base hit. The relay to second. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. They score a run in the frame. It's a one-run game. Back here for more Battle Royale action. We're in the second inning.
これ
This
サトテルも脳筋型。若干。
is not for the timid, that's for sure. Teruaki Sato comes to the plate now to test his luck against Dylan Cease. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Chris Martin. Swung on and hit it hard.
サトテル強えよな。
いや、強くないわ。もうちょっとミートがあればいいけど。
A rookie series member steps in the box, Tyler Fitzgerald. It's the fastball for a strike.
これスピード99なんだ。
Gets a piece.
つがらる。
Here comes the 0-2.
うまい。
Hammers one deep.
入る
And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. He's coming home. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag.
スピード99、大体投入できるよ、このゲーム。
Jaron Durant ready to go with the tying run in scoring position. Runner on the go.
Ball one.
Tag safe. Stolen base. The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out. But they do get a run on the play.
ルイス・アライスの
Andy Pajes ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
敬遠
Single
は
to
アウ
center
トで
his
す。
first time up.
1点勝負じゃねえだろ。
Misses the plate with pitch number 1. Fantastic
スリーラン
take.
で終わるぞ。ああ、もう何やってん
Gets
ねん。
under it and pops it up. And it's caught for the out. Next to the plate in this 3-inning game, David Wright. Delivers an opening pitch strike. Here's the pitch. Starts fastball, fastball. In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again. No bite. Swing and a drive. Way up there. Way back there. And way out of here. A majestic blast. Home run. And the second half hero performing like we're in the second half of a season. You just weren't going to be denied in that spot, were you? Castro up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Swings and it's ripped up the middle. And that's a base hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Wally Joyner is now at the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. There goes the runner.
えある
Runner on first with 2 away. Makes the catch. Inning over. Ready now for the final frame. Where has the time gone? You lead it by 3. Time to sweep the leg and get out of here with a win.
こういう場面のアライスは最強。塁入れてほしい時。
Here comes a pitch.
なあ、ジョリック。
Swing and a ground ball to
長打いらん
first.
からな。
And he handles it himself for the out. Roy Campanella digs in. He singled to right in his first trip. Fly ball to right. Makes the catch. 2 away. Here is a powerhouse left-handed slugger at the dish. It's David Ortiz. Just swinging at the breeze. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. This Battle Royale matchup is over, and we have ourselves a winner. You've got to be
勝負が
pleased
で
with
きる
it.
んだよな。これから勝てなくなるもん。クリストワー・サンチェスのスーパーチャージだ。
Hello there. Thanks for joining us. Robert Flores with you for today's action. MLB The Show, your home for Battle Royale Baseball. Francisco Alvarez, ready at the plate, and away we go.
相手スイッチだ。
Number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to
ラ
start
ンク
the
戦
inning.
誰も最後までやってくれない。
ランク戦の最後まで。下手くそばっかだから。
Francisco Lindor at the dish with a runner on first. Starts with a ball. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. Ump says no. Swings and lifts one to left. Headed back. Gone. It's a Battle Royale rocket. That fastball wasn't sneaking by him. It was crushed.
めっちゃ課金メッセ来るし。
マジでもう飛ばせ早く。
Adolis Garcia digs in at the plate after the two-run homer. Base hit.
甘かいんだよ。
And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
これだよ。はい、バツボタンで飛ばして
Bryce
くれよ。
Terang
そうだろ
in the box with a runner on first. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. A base hit. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning.
もう BR だるいって。
Here's Piazza. He was a unanimous choice for Rookie of the Year after hitting 35 homers and driving in 112 runs. That's a great first impression. Supreme waits. Blue wasn't buying it. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. There's one. And it's a double play. Kyle Seager up now with a runner at third with 2 outs.
アシュリー。
So they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen. Aaron Ashby. Little.
って左 P だからって代打出すの。そんなチャンスじゃねえぞ、ここ。外人何でもかんでも代打やからな。利き手に合わせて。ベンチ4人しかいねえから、そんな代打使ったら赤やの。
For error with a runner on third. Elliot Ramos, the pinch hitter, and the bat they're turning to at this stage of the game. That was filthy. Throws one in the dirt. Nuts. Runner at third. Really nice execution. That's a strong strikeout from you. We'll be right back.
だる。もう2枠使ってるやん、これ。
Andy Pajes, ready to roll.
アホじゃん。2アウト3塁に使うやな、こんなの。
Fouled away.
なんだったらいいね。
The righty sets, kicks, fires. Fouls it.
なんでこのゲーム勝ったとシンカーが想定する。
0-2 deals. Pop quiz for the catcher. Hanging tough.
長いでこいつ。
Here comes the 1-2. There's the cutter. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Sharp eye. And it's the leadoff walk.
神選球。
And now, Anka Lin.
楽天打線最強。
楽天最強。
Anticipated that location perfectly. Fantastic eye. That one misses, and that's 5 straight.
歩いてこいつ。はい、しろ。
So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen. Tanner Banks. Runner at first with nobody out. He wants nothing to do with you. There are worse pitches to swing at.
相変わらず横浜はクソ。4番ビシエドと絡めてんの？
And he might try that pitch one more time.
でもあれがベストじゃないの？他におる？
Base hit.
あれ上位から詰めていってるからね。
And now it's first and second to start the inning.
1番に誰か置けるか。エビナ、ヒンメルあたり。それできるやつ。 いないならもうあれでいい。
Shuffles to the plate, so they turn things over to the right. Sir Anthony Dominguez. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Right in the box now, no balls and a strike. Ripped on a line. Pajes tags up. Moves up from second to third. Now with one out. Willie Castro at the dish with runners at the corners. Make him come to you. Pretty much right where you want it. That catches the zone. No dice. Into center field, that falls for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. And they're on the board. Wally Jordan next to hit after the RBI single. Check swinging and he held up.
ってもうワンポイントばっか。じゃ使いすぎやろこいつ。
So they turn to the
ジグザグに
lefty,
してるから
Daniel
ワンポイン
Lynch.
トしかでき
The
ない。
Nuts saw their lead shrink, so they make the change. Hits the target. Goes back to the sinker. That's the kind of take that wins at bats. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double. And a run comes in on the play. Dylan Dingler comes to the plate following the game-tying double. Most players swing at that. Not you. The 1-1. Base hit. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across.
エンゼルスのキハダヤクルトおるやん。
あ、そうやね、あのキハダ。
Soto tried to check his swing there, but it went around. Goes back to the slider, and it's 0-2. Hit hard to first. Tags the runner for one. Back to first. Double play. Back here in a one-run game, Byron Buxton ready to go. Infield on their toes. Gotta get the ball to first quickly against this speed. Fouls it off. Buxton waits. Just off.
That's inside.
親の顔より見たいねね。
警察な。
Swung on and hit it hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is aboard here in the second. Horwitz.
代打出したらもういなくなるってこれ野手。2枠使ってるぞこれ。バカじゃないのこいつ。
Up following Ryan Mountcastle, the pinch hitter, and a big at bat in this game with the tying run standing on first.
言っちゃ悪いけど。
The Eagles dip into their
どんだけ使うん？代打。もうクレメンチ、ベジファンしかおらん。
Bullpen and hand the ball to Elvis Alvarado. Jock Peterson, the only choice to pinch hit here as the last position player available off the bench. First pitch, and the runner takes off.
Oh, that's down.
Tag. He's safe. It's a stolen base. Tight matchup here in DD. Fights it off.
頭おかしいなこの部分どんどん使ってる。
And the pitch. That one had ideas of being a strike. Dotted for a strike. Takes the lead at second with nobody out. Slider misses for a ball. An absolute missile. Sayonara. It was gone the second at launch. That's a nice little confidence boost. He knew it was gone as soon as he hit it. Swings. Wait, did he go? And it's ruled a ball. That's a stingy call. O'Neal fouls it. The Nuts have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. That was saucy. Swings, and now this one is hit well too. I think they just went back to back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Francisco Alvarez comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Here's a card with a 90 overall rating. Francisco Lindor. Look out. He homered his first time up. Edgardo Henriquez comes in the game out of the bullpen. Swung on and hammered. Going back, but it's wasted energy. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. On a line. That gets down for a base hit. And the hits just keep coming. Bryce Terang approaches the box as a parallel 2 card. Diamond grade quality right here. Misses with the slider. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Hit on the screws, but the glove wins. What a snag. The batter now, Mike Piazza. Delivers an opening pitch strike.
アウトライヤーやでこいつ。おー、だるい。
one deep. Going back, but only for a closer look. Forget about it. Mike Piazza blasts one out for a home run. Up next in this Battle Royale matchup, Jose Tena. Castro. The throw to first, 2 away. One of the best athletes in baseball is up now. Here's Byron Buxton. Doesn't get much closer than that. Hits it on the ground to short. Fitzgerald collects it. That's the third out. Inning over. Top half of the second is complete. Back in a flash. Stay tuned for more DD. Back here in a 6-run game. Tyler Fitzgerald.
Speed ball.
Hits leadoff this frame. The Nuts make a change on the mound as they turn to Chris Bassett. Fouls it.
寒いや今の。
The 0-1. In the air, out to right center.
Okay.
And it drops in for a hit. Jaron Duran is the next to hit. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Oh no! Oh, look at that stop. Safe! And the batter reaches after the misplay. Andy Pajes up now with runners at first and second. Worked to walk his first time up. On the ground, left side. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one. Next to hit, and Kalin. First pitch is a ball.
どんだけこいつピッチャー変えんの？エグすぎやろ。
Tim Mason, the new arm in this Battle Royale matchup. Not a fan of meatballs, huh? Check swing, did he go? It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. Pitch gets away. And no movement on the bases. 3-1 on the way. Crosses the zone for a strike. There goes the runner.
Nah.
Buxton moves under it. Fitzgerald tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's now 9-4. Right up to bat next and lays off.
いやどんだけかけんのピッチャー。この1試合にどんだけかけてんの？バカなのこいつ。
For a ball. Randy Rodriguez handed the rock out of the bullpen. The Nuts shuffle things up to try and stop the bleeding. Nice take. Not chasing that.
細かすぎだろ。
Wowzers.
Waiting for something better than that. Line drive. It gets down for a hit, and the second half hero wins the battle. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. In the box now, it's Willie Castro. And fouled away.
スリーラン出れば面白いけど、ちょっと。
The pitch to Castro. Check swing, no appeal. Check swing, no appeal. Now a check swing grounder. Tana over to pick it up. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They score a run in the frame, but still have some work to do.
これ負け。
Welcome back to this quick game. Jock Peterson steps in the box to start the third. Already has a homer to his name today as his first at bat resulted in that two-run blast. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone. A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here.
罰をせって。
Tyler O'Neill comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. That's a hit.
こいつ薬
That
物タイ
turns
プ
the
だ。
lineup over.
何でも打ってくるタイプ。
Francisco Alvarez at the dish with a runner on first. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Ian Hamilton. Alvarez up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swings and drills one. It may go. Gone. It's a Diamond Dynasty home run. And now it's an 8-run lead as we get closer to the finish line.
罰をせや。
Francisco Lindor comes to the plate with the bases empty. That's close enough to stare at the young. Castro fields it cleanly. One gone here. Adolis Garcia comes to the plate here in the third. Swings and lifts one to center. Pajes trying to get to it.
まあ8点なら。
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's out number 2. And now it's Bryce Terang. I see just playing with your food now. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Slider misses the zone.
Yes,
Goes back to the slider.
そうだるい。
In the air, out to center. Pajes on the move. Squeezes it. That's the inning. The Nuts played 3 runs in the frame, and now we're back, and it's now or never. Sort of buried in the box score. Now's the time when legends are made. Joyner fights it away. Here's the 0-1. Looked tempting early, but stayed away. Great job. Base hit.
さあ、あと7本。7本目にホームランか。連打。
Dylan Dingler in the box with a runner on first. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So now they trail by.
これまた左だろ、ここ。こだわるな、マジで。
6 runs late in this game. Jalen Beeks, the new arm, and looking to close out this Battle Royale matchup with no issues.
ああ、もう。
Hit on the ground to Bryce Terang. Soto retired at first. Tyler Fitzgerald shuffles into the box. No freebies. This isn't Costco. Look at you using self-control there.
左右秒すぎ。
Goes back to the cutter. Another 2-2.
いやー、もう引っ掛ける。ラッキー。
It finds its way through for a hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Now coming.
ピッチャーも相手右しかいね
The plate in the final frame.
ここ使うべきだよ
Jaron Durant reached on an infield single his first time up. Misses the zone with a changeup. You're all over it. Buxton sprinting towards it. Skips over the wall. It's an automatic double. Pajes digs in. Mike Vasile takes over for his team in this Battle Royale
ピッ
matchup.
チャーいねえぞ相手ああもうこのシンカーってもう
Garcia giving his all. Hauls it in. And 2 away.
気持ち
And
悪い
now
な
the right fielder, Anka Lin.
バグや
Delivers a sweeper, but it misses the plate. High drive into right field. Backing up at the track, and it is gone. A home run. It's late, and now it's just a 3-run game. David Wright up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Swung on and driven deep. When will this one come down? Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Castro in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And catches a piece.
うわ使ってくる
Shane McClanahan takes over on the hill. Save opportunity for him right here. Started to swing. They rule it a strike. Willing, and able.
Yeah.
Puts it on the ground up the middle. Lindor. And that's the final out of the game.
もうだるいクソだるい BR 気持ち悪いやつしかいないいねえよこんな
Eres un pecado como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo da la luz. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, déjame, tú sí tienes una. Me encanta, me enloquece. Como de primera vista, cuando bailaba así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces.
俺を締めにする スイッチくれ い いや、こういうタイプ好きじゃないんだよ。
en una baldosa. Pa' hablarte claro, cero visaje. Si sabes que tú eres puro veneno. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes uno. Que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Fue amor a primera vista cuando bailabas así. Por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Ya dices. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Obi on the Rasta drums. Yo tono, W sound. Ah yeah,
A ってマッケンジー語は
alright.
ああ、もうゴミ。あ、でもチャンスに強いな。パラです。ああ、いいな。ああ、まあまあ悪くねえか。あーでもまあ弱い、強いかなこれ。あっちはどっちでもいけるの。うわクソ枠弱い。この枠弱い。お、まあ、また2人来たけどさ、スーパーチャージ弱くね。微妙いな。贅沢か。贅沢せんの勝てんもんな。ちょっと弱いな。ある程度は贅沢させてくれ。ヒテマルナイス。ヒテマルは強い。カルロス・サンタナ強い。いいぞ。シル・デイビス強い。弱くない。スイッチ3人揃った。で、デスパナイス。カルローリー来た。スイッチ4人になった。アウトライヤーなの。カッターある方がいいか。左強いからいる。レイノルズ。うわ、レイノルズ微妙スイッチだけど。まあいいか。スイッチヒッター多すぎ。新カッター、新カッター。ジョーダン・ヒックスだ。パドレスいい。入れてる。こういう時にさ、あれ引いてほしいわ。 スーパーチャージ。これ弱いな。ここユーティリティ。微妙。代打枠欲しいんだけど。ユーティリティ。オスナはいいよ。イジョンフだ。あ、こいつスイッチ。スイッチいらない。イジョンフでいいか、これ。あー、でもこいつ強いな。まあ、ある程度揃ったんじゃない？まあ、レフトいけるんだ。デスパーがおるか。あ、まずまずじゃないこれ。スイッチ多すぎだ。タッチ高い。これ左の方が強いんだ。 はてなはてな。マスグローブだ、相手。
Hello, thanks for being here. This is Battle Royale Baseball on MLB The Show.
よし、これ。
Drew Jones, ready to go, and so is everyone else.
クレヨンバット言って。
And we start with the foul ball. Womp womp. And the 0-1. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first. In the box, Max Muncy. Very close. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from
さ
first.
すがに刺せよ、これ。
Out by a mile.
これもギリギリ。
On the ground to second, Marte handles the chance. Throw to Santana for the out. Now a chance for Tyler O'Neill. Early bird gets the strike. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Colson Montgomery in the box now. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. O'Neill, round second, headed for third. Hops over the wall. That's an automatic double. Shea Langoliers steps up with a go-ahead run at third. Swing, hits a ground ball to second.
そう、投げねやった。送球メタミス。
Singleton stands in here, takes ball one low. Swung on and lifted to right. Hauls it in. Out number 3 in the books, and the top of the first is complete. They've jumped out of the gates with a lead. Ketel Marte ready to roll. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. Tries to hold up, and they rule it no swing. Here's the 1-1. In the air and deep, backing up, still backing up. It's out of here. Ketel Marte, home run. Always a threat at the plate, and a good example of it right here. He delivers with a round tripper. Carlos Santana comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. Pops out of the glove. Santana retired at first. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. Rodriguez camps under it, makes the catch. 2 gone now. The batter now, Alfredo Despaigne. Gets contact on the curve. The 0-1 now. That one never tempted you. And a base hit laced into right. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Spencer Horwitz shuffles into the box. Now a check swing, but he held up. Eagles, 1 on with 2 outs.
お
In
ー
the air
残
to
ってんねんもう
He's got it, and that's out number 3. They score. Jim Thome leads us off. Time to let that diamond shine. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Misses the plate. Now you see it, now you don't. Delivers a ball. Went with the change, but misses. Fumbles it. Still manages a throw, and the go-ahead run is on base. Julio Rodriguez shuffles to the plate. He is a game changer on the bases with that speed rating. Base hit. And the lead runner stops at second, and the first batters of the inning have reached base. A member of the New Threads series steps to the plate, Jeff McNeil. Cards from the New Threads series celebrate players wearing a brand new uniform after changing teams in the offseason. 0-1 the count.
この左が弱い
Can we get a different asking for a friend? Tight matchup here in DD. That's ripped to right down the line, but that's a foul ball. And the pitch. Line
なん
drive.
だよそれ
It falls. Sights set on second. Thome coming home. He scored. Drew Jones batting now with the lead after the go-ahead run. Just scored in a big spot. Ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And this could score a run. McNeil headed for the plate. Throws on the brakes, and he's safe getting back to third. Max Muncy at the dish with runners at the corners. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Muncy waits. Fouled away. The 0-2 now. He gets to it with a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Good work at first for the out, but they do get a run on the play. O'Neill at the plate as he swings through strike one. Hits it, and this should be deep enough to score the
せん
run.
よなさすがに
Jones tagging up. Marte with a relay throw. Can't hang on. The run scores. Montgomery swings through it for strike one. That was nasty. Extends the at-bat. The pitch to Big Smooth. Still
もう
breathing.
ファールなんねよそれ
Fastball. Strike. Welcome back. 4 runs. Separating these two teams at the moment. Cal Raleigh goes up against Joe Musgrove now. Garrett Whitlock pitching now, and they're going with a silver card. Raleigh in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Seeing the ball beautifully. Hard hit down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a drive. Sends this one to deep right. No chance it stays in the yard. Watch it fly out of here. It's gone for a home run. Isaac Paredes gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. You saw where that was headed and shut it down. Not your pitch, not your swing. They're scared. I would be too. Cleared the hips early. Inside, and that's ball 4. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. And that makes it 3 home runs in the game for this squad. Tyler Fitzgerald comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. Now the throw to first on the run, and 1 away. Here's a card with a 91 overall rating, Ketel Marte. Hit on the ground, foul ball. The Mongoose lead by a run. Swing and a drive, and this will tie it. Watch it go. It's gone. And here in the late stages, they tie it with a home run. What a moment. Carlos Santana hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. And a base hit. Next. Played in this 3-inning game, Chili Davis. Paul Sewell, the new pitcher. He'll do his best to keep this a tie game. Davis, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Count runs to 1-1. Never want to swing at that. Rodriguez bolting towards it. Hauls it in for the out. So now the DH spot, Alfredo Despaigne. Santana off of first with 2 away. That's in the dirt. Ball and a strike now as the runner holds. The Mongoose have allowed 4 runs to score this frame. A perfect hit. Gonna need a trampoline. It's gone. And just like that, they have the lead in the late stages. That swing changes everything. So, what's your clutch factor after a play like that? 0-1 on the way. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Swung on and belted. Not again. Not again. Say goodbye. This one is headed out of here. They've gone back to back to back. Goes foul. Eagles, 2 down, nobody on. Oh, he gloves it. It's there, and that's a great play. Welcome back. Let's see if you can put a bow on this one. You've got the lead. May the force be with you on these last few steps. Spoils the fastball. Goes with the curveball but misses. Fly ball to right. Reynolds going back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ken Singleton is the next to hit. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. That's smacked on the line to center. Squeezes it. Now 2 away. Stepping in, Jim Thome. a central figure in a Cleveland lineup that featured stars like Kenny Lofton, Albert Bell, and Manny Ramirez. That team was stacked. Absolutely tattooed. You could hear off the bat it wasn't staying in play. It's gone. What a cut that was. It's late, and now it's just a 3-run game. Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Goes back to the slider. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Jeff McNeil at the dish with a runner on first. Starting on the front foot. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Out, and that's a wrap. Heyo, glad you could make it. MLB The Show, your home for Battle Royale Baseball. Robert Flores with you. Ketel Marte leads off, and we're ready to play from Coors.
Second base, number 4, Ketel Marte.
いやーもうええってそのカット。
Rodriguez camping under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Carlos Santana ready to hit. That's a strike to start this AB. Oh, 2 the count now. Not finished yet. Oye, ¿cómo va? That ball is smoked on a perfect swing, and I don't think it's going to say goodbye before leaving this party. And he knew that was a round tripper right away.
左弱い、中継。
Chili Davis comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Not going to do it. Headed back. And it slams off the bottom of the
ちょっと
wall.
待って待って待って。
Cut off, gets it
おいおい、
back,
なんでこれがアウトなん
and
だ
he's
よ。
tagged out going for 2.
決め
And
すぎんだ
now
ろ。
Alfredo Despaigne. Hit on the ground to third. Keeps it fair. Looks like they'll be
これ
stretching this
気
one.
にし
And that keeps the inning going.
なんとかしてくれこの走塁の
That
遅
is
さ。
the designated
Spencer Horwitz in the box with a runner on first.
いやクワーズならこれ入ってよ。
Squeezes it. Out number 3
マ
in the
ジでえっ
books.
て
And the top of the first is complete.
バグってんだろ。
Nick Kurtz leads us off, already down a run.
クソ。
Got him swinging at air.
はい、右強すぎやろ。
That was perfect, perfect destruction. Did you hear the sound that made? Kissed that ball goodbye. And he knew that one was ticketed for the stand. Willie Castro hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Bashes one deep.
だるいって
It's not coming back. Out of here. Home run.
お前パーフェク
That
トじゃ
was
ねえや
an
んけそれ
aggressive approach, and that's what happens
What a
when
pop it is.
everything goes to plan. Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
どこ行っ
On
て
the
んの俺
ground
こ
up the middle. Fitzgerald handles
れ
it.
まだあんのこの
Throw
バ
to
グ
Santana for the out. Next up here in the first, Chase Headley.
Number 7.
Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second safely. Now it's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That's a foul ball. Lumberjacks have a runner in scoring position.
相手がクソ Wi-Fi なんだろうな。
なるほどね。
But I don't know about that one.
あのさ、さっきのパーフェクトホームランになってよ。あ、ダメなパーフェクトってやつやろ、さっきの。
Swings and it's ripped up the middle. Base hit.
行かないんだけど。このダリーナ。
Owen Casey at the dish with runners at the corner.
いやーもう
Line
行くなよ。
drive, slice the other way. That's the base hit. In comes the run
止
from
まらん、マ
third.
ジで BR。
They take a two-run lead. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning. Alfredo Despaigne next to hit after the RBI single. Catches the plate with pitch number 1. That's ripped to right, down the line,
この
but
テスト
foul.
は強すぎる。いや、取れや、お前。
There's a hit.
タワー50台じゃダメだよ。クソ狭球場じゃなきゃ。
パワーゲーすぎる。
Giancarlo Stanton steps up with nowhere to put him. Oh, so close.
やばいな、これ。打線強すぎやろ、これ。
Good contact, and this should allow the run to score. Alvarez tags for home to third after the cutoff. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now.
決めて。
Swing and a drive. Clears the wall after the bounce for an automatic double. And a run scores on the play. Nick Kurtz comes to the plate following the RBI double.
左アクセルが
So they turn things over to the southpaw, Aaron Ashby.
ああ、も
Hit
う
on the ground, and he goes up the middle for a base knock.
2試合目でこれやで。
Run comes in from second, and now it's a 6-run lead. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Willie Castro at the plate following the 2 RBI double. On a line. This has double written all over it. Kurtz rounds third, headed for the plate, and he scores easily. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Here's J-Rod. He's 0 for 1 so far today. First pitch misses.
まだ5勝以上しないよ、俺。あ、6勝以上しない。
Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Long throw to first. Easy out, and that ends the inning.
やばいって。
Back in Denver for this Battle Royale showdown. Cal Raleigh, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 7. Never a doubt. Outstanding take.
打てるんだけど打たれるめちゃくちゃ。
じゃあ何のためにやるの？
スタブのためです。今ランクやっても選手が勝つだからな。
Changeup misses the zone.
俺コレクトしたいんだよ。稼ぐの嫌だし。
Swung on and
書いてある。
connects. That's a knock.
楽
They
して
get a
稼ぎ
runner
たい
on。base. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Paredes up now to follow the leadoff hit from Cal Raleigh. Nothing wrong with a silver rating. Sometimes that's all you need. Pete Fairbanks takes over for his team in this Battle Royale matchup. You have the eye of a pro.
おお、なんか来ます。
Allergic to the zone? Outside, that's a walk. Brian Reynolds up now with runners at first and second. Called a strike, but I'm not so sure. Goes foul.
スイング速いんだね、これ。
Here comes a pitch. Never a doubt. Didn't even flinch.
そこ投げにくいよな。あれ、パワフル。
Slider misses the zone. And that one is in there for a called third strike. Tyler Fitzgerald is the batter now. In the air to center. Rodriguez giving his all. Muy fácil that one. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with two away. Marte now. He delivers power from one side and high contact from the other. Changeup misses for a ball. Kurtz handles the champ. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. Top half of the second is complete. Our double elimination gauntlet marches on, and this mode is not easy. These 3-inning games challenge even the best players. Chase Headley hits leadoff this inning. He doubled in his first at bat. Let's skip the score update this time. What do you say? Fouls it off. That one ran inside, almost got it. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Fly ball to center. Davis ranges back, hauls it in. Francisco Alvarez has never looked better. A supercharged player at the plate now. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Man, that was close.
正直団子をなしとか風呂敷とかそれに準ずる実力ないと門前払いなのがな。
そうやな。
A thunderous shot.
Wow.
That was perfect. The swing, the contact, and the result. You can't do it any better than that. Now we see Owen Casey.
必ず勝ってる同士としか当たんねえよ。無理や。
Fouls that off. Lumberjack. One down, bases empty. Fastball doesn't
go. モードなくていいよ。風呂敷しか得しないやん。
アレックスがキルもやってるけど。
Fly ball to left. Despaigne on the move, going back. Fakes the catch. And that's out number 2.
他になんかスタブ稼がせる。
Alfredo Despaigne, the next card off the deck. The Eagles make a change on the mound as they turn to Cole Winn. Despaigne has to step out of the way for ball 1.
理想的な球種だ。
Base hit.
これ UEP でも UEP ようフローレスしたなこれ。
In the box, Giancarlo Stanton.
前田はミニシで取ったパックで大谷出した。
あ、知ってるそれ見たツイート。てか UEP ようあれしたなフローレス。
Makes the grab and that's the inning. The Lumberjack. Back in the ballpark, looking to the final swing, staring at an uphill climb. But I've got faith you can turn this around. And he handles it himself for the out.
これ8点取っても負けだわ。
Outfielder Chili Davis.
とんでもねえ。
You knew better than to swing there.
当にこれ入るよ。
Going back at the wall, and this one goes off the rocks. Out of here. It's gone. Alfredo Despaigne gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. 0-1 on the way.
UET さんは1桁順位普通に言ってた人だし。
俺も言ってたやんけ。
Moves under this one. Brings it in, and now 2 away.
これ何のモードやればいいの最初って。
1 out to go at Coors Field.
なんでそれ転んだんだよ。
Over to pick it up. Steps on the bag himself, and that's the
PR し
ball
かでもやることねえんだよな、正直。てか、ブラックバイオ2やらして。RE2。もしくはゴルフやる今から。
プログラム全部終わってんの？
あ、ほぼ終わってる。あ、アフィニティは終わってないけど、この辺はまあ大体終わってる。ほら。あとミッション進めるだけ。まあ大体やってるでしょ、これ。終わるでしょ、これ。勝手に終わると思う、これ。こうやってできてない。あ、イベントなんだ、これ。イベントで行きゃいいのか。選手が弱いからね。
RE にはセールの時1000円くらいになってなかったって。
あ、そんなに。損してんな。何やればいいの今から。作業やりたくねえよ俺正直。でも BR しかねえよな。でも勝てねえもんなこれ。無理、さすがに。無理だよなこれ。だっても地獄すぎやこんな。いやー、10勝、これね、フローレスの報酬ね、一応、ジャッジ大谷とか引かなかったらあんま美味しくはないな。まあ、フローレスで5万スタブで、そこから87プラスでいいのが出るかどうか。すごい確率だね。勝ったとしても。結構これあれだね。本当に勝てるやつじゃないとよくねえな。1500払ってまでやることじゃねえな。西だるいもんな。
正直マーケットシミュレーターするしかないな。スタブ稼ぐのは
本当に実力ないと BR やる価値ねえもんな。俺実力ないもんそんなに。実力あるんだけど、とんでもねえやつがバグってるやつばっかいるから勝てないんだもん。おかしいよこのゲーム。いやもうコレクトも無理だしな。俺欲しいんだけど厳しくなったくないこのゲーム。ちょっとゴルフやる今から。ブラックもランクぐらいしかやることないし今。
ちょっとなら。
ちょっとなら、どうしようかな。とりあえず終わる。お疲れ。